Some people are so reliable at work to the point where if they were to try to get a promotion or they were to try to maybe get to do a certain opportunity at work, they aren't able. And the reason why is because they're too reliable. In this video, I want to break down for you how you can essentially put that reliability away so you can be able to maybe get that promotion or you get able to do that task that you like. Now, I know for me, when I first started my career, right, because I'm in the Marine Corps, if you didn't know, when I first started, I wanted to do a lot of things. And for me, whenever I get too comfortable, I like to try to go do something outside my comfort zone. But it was just one opportunity that came up where we had the opportunity to do what's the name for it? Something along the lines of like an Amazon jungle training thing. And I couldn't go. Why? Because I was too liable at work. And so ever since then, my thought is to yes, work hard, yes, become competent, but also be able to work hard, but also be able to ensure that I'm able to pass on what I learned to others to give me the opportunity to do what I want to do, right? And to maybe have myself grow or to just to experience. So for those two things, what I recommend for you to do is essentially something that's pretty easy, right? First one, you could just simply make a turnover binder, meaning that think about everything you go through whenever you get to work, whenever you check your emails, whenever you go to a meeting. What do you say? What do you do? How do you interact with A, B, and C, D? Who do you talk to in order to get this done? Things like that. Handle that situation and then write down a notebook or a ton of reminder and then ensure that that person who's going to replace you or your fellow coworkers all understand what to do if they were in your shoes. If you were to take paid leave today at your job, would someone be able to confidently get into your position and do the same thing as you can do without worry? Yes, there may be some friction in the beginning, of course, but in general, will they be able to do your job in a sufficient manner without needing your help? If not, you need to make that standard upward, that turnover reminder based on what you do on daily, whether that's checking your emails, going to meetings. What do you do? What do you say? How do you do your write-ups? How do you do your PowerPoints? What do you brief? Where do you get the information from? Small stuff like that. The next one is pretty simple. Something that we all know about, right? And all that is just simply use AI. You have ChatGPT, Claude AI. I've been using those two the most because to me, they benefit me a lot. I use Claude AI to kind of help me generate stuff that I need for the different courses that I do. And I use ChatGPT essentially as a master file to keep all my thoughts and my plans and some of the things I want to do. And I just use it to keep it there. And it gives me ideas that maybe I didn't think about, right? For you, in your case, what you need to do is simply ask ChatGPT. Tell it to give you a objective reality and also tell it to give you, ask ChatGPT to essentially be more skeptical, and actually think before it gives you an answer. For me, I ask mine the following things. Tell it like it is. Do not sugarcoat responses. Adopt a skeptical, questioning approach. Take a forward-thinking view. Use quick and clever human when appropriate, because I'm kind of goofy like that. Be direct, be analytical, become a minimalist, be strategic. Never use any buzzwords or M-dashes when I'm speaking or writing messages. It's just so that it doesn't come off as weird or corny, right? I want you to explain things to me in terms of things I can do with my hands, see with my eyes, or do with my body. Because if I'm able to look at that and I'm able to perform the behaviors of what makes action in action, then that make my life easier. That's my reality of how I perceive things. Because I myself think that in order for you to teach somebody else the thing that you want to do, which is maybe get promotion or to get an opportunity to do this experience, you need to give them an observable reality of how to do your job. Meaning, again, things that you can do with your hands, things that you can do with your body, and things that you can see with your eyes, or things you can say with your voice. If you combine those things together into a turn binder or some type of thing that you can pass on to somebody else, then I personally believe that in the end, you will be good to go for it and do the opportunity of what you came to do or what you want to do.